Hello everyone, I am Manoj Bharadwaj. I am currently working as a software engineer, and in this video I will tell you complete walkthrough of a production style quantitative swing system that I design, build and deploy using Python. This is not a Jupyter notebook. This is also not a toy indicator script or like this, and this is not a backtest, and it's only project. This is a full system from strategy definition to live market scanning, portfolio management, a working web interface, and a public deployment. Even if you don't know trading, finance, or coding, I will explain everything step by step from first principle to real implementation. Let's start with a real problem. So, first we will talk with problem statement. Actually, what we are going to tell in this, like, or what solution we provided. So, most retail traders suffer from these main three issues: emotional decision making, second is random indicator use, no structure risk management. So, this auction I asked was, can we define mathematical precise rule that can automatically scan the market and generate disciplined buy and sell decision? This project answered that question. The strategy is very simple and very strict. As you can read this here also, like problem statement, rely on subjective chart, manually calculation, lag discipline, risk management. Now, before moving buy or sell condition, first I want to tell you I used RSI, moving average, and volume. So, before going to directly on formula, I will explain what are these. So, before I show the system in action, let me quickly explain the key indicator used in this trading system: RSI, moving average, volume, and more importantly, why I use them together. RSI, Relative Strength Index. RSI stands for Relative Index Strength, as I told. In simple one, RSI tells us how strong or weak the recent price movement is. It measures momentum by comparing recent gain and losses and gives a volume between 0 to 100. Traditionally, RSI below 30 indicates the stock may be oversold. RSI above 70 indicates it may be overbought. But in real trading system, RSI is not used as a buy or sell button. In this system, RSI is used as a momentum filter. I use multiple RSI period to understand short-term and medium-term momentum rather than relying on a single value. This helps avoid false signal and improve robustness. So next is moving average or DMA. Moving average, often called DMA, daily moving average. A moving average smooths out price date so we can clearly see the underlying trend. In this system, I use the 50-day moving average for medium term trend and the 200-day moving average for long term trend. These help answer a very important question: is the stock is an uptrend or downtrend? For example, if the 50-day average is above the 200-day average, it indicates a bullish trend. If price stable below both, the structure is bearish. In my logic, momentum signals are only allowed when the trend support them. So next, now let's talk about volume. Volume simply represent how much partition there is a price move. Price momentum without volume is often unreadable, while price momentum with strong volume usually indicate conviction. In this system, volume is used as a confirmation layer. If a signal appears but volume is low, the system tends constantly. If volume expands, it suggests real metrics interest behind the move. The key idea here is that no indicator is used alone. RSI capture momentum, moving average define the trend, and volume validate participation. A signal is generated only when momentum align with the trend and volume confirm the move. This multi-factor confirmation reduces noise, false background and overtrading. This approach reflects how real quantitative system designed, not by predicting the market, but the filtering or high quality opportunity. Now let's move into the live system and see how this logic works in practice. So here I will explain the formula I am using. I am calculating RSI 14, RSI 17, RSI 30 means RSI 40 is below 30, RSI 7 should be below 35, RSI 30 is below 40. The stock is an a uptrend using moving average. There is strong volume expansion and there is a bullish confirmation candle. And for sell, when any condition is true, yeah, for selling, we used like target is hit, stop loss is hit, RSI momentum weakness or price reaches a recent swing high. No omission, only rules we are using. So I will show you the sell logic here in our GitHub readme. See, you can see here. So now I will show you the our system design. It's very important to clarify what is the system is and what is it not. See, this is not a intraday trading. This is not a high frequency trading. This does not place real order. This is a daily swing trading research system designed exactly how professional quant systems are structured. The focus here is clean architecture, reproducibility, risk control, and explanatory. Next, we will move forward requirements. So let's talk about the technology stack and why each tool was chosen. Here, Python I choose for backend here. So Python is the industry standard for quantitative research. Pandas and NumPy handle time series math efficiently. Why finance provides stable historical market data without relying on unstable NSE scraping. Gradio allow me to build a front-end UI directly in Python without needing React or JavaScript. Uh, Let me tell like shortly. Here I used for backend Python, for front-end Gradio, and deployment Hugging Face. So it's a like complete model from back end, front end till deployment. Hugging Face allow free public deployment with no infrastructure management. Every tool here was chosen intentionally. Now I will show you system architecture, means system design. It's a high level system design that I use to deploy the whole project. After showing this, you can understand like the whole project, what I am doing from starting to end. So I use Figma to create a system design. So uh, from starting, we start from here. Gradio front end UI. This trigger the traveling like a trading system. Uh, in this Gradio front end UI, we have three columns. I can show you. See, one is status, biometrics, silent exit alert, full market contact data. So, and there is one more button on front end side, run daily scan. Like this is the run daily scan. If I click on this data, I will show you here only. See, I click on run daily scan, so it started. It will take approx 3 to 5 minutes. Let it be triggered, else we'll move ahead. So next is trading system. Run scan we have done. So NSE 500 universe loader. So now market data is fetched and validate. Indicate are computed. As you can see here that first it will load NSE 500 universe loader. Then market data fetch. Like I have put here for error handling, retry and timeout. Then clean and validate data. After that, indicator engine, RSI, like earlier I have told you the complete like mathematical behind this system. Like we are using RSI, MA volume. Whatever we have described here, I will show you. These things, these formulas and these conditions now apply here. Like after calculating, and this part is the main part here, our backend will take time approximately 2 to 5 minutes to calculate everything. See, it's still running. And on behalf of these rules, we will define our like our that stocks, like it's true or false. So like if there is condition is true, so it will move to buy signal, and if any certain condition fill that sale alert, so it will show true for sale. After that, it will move to portfolio manager. Then it will create a CSV report generator. Then result log back to UI. I will show here now. See, it's it will take 3 to 5 minutes, I have already told. So once it's completed, it will show like this. I have already triggered before this so that I can quickly represent you. See, after completing, you can see here scan completed by 0, sell 0, because whatever condition we have uh, put here, so like every stock is false. Like from 500 stocks, not a single stock qualify our strategy. That's why it's false, and we didn't get any buy or sell. So you can check, it's here is a complete list. You can check their price, RSI value, and volume multiple. This is a full market. If any condition is was true, then it will show here. If by rules will true, then it will show here. For sell or exit, it will show here. And this is the final output. We have talked here after CSV generator. You can see here, like this is the complete our high level system design. And this is exactly how real quant system are structured. Like it's pure mathematics. I will show you here once it's well done. Now is the data. So now you have seen our complete high level system design. Before moving to our like VS Code and explaining code, I want to show you something. See, this is I have already trigger now our that this is also completed. We got our data. So I will tell you things like once we click on that run daily scan. So for triggering this, we are using the Hugging Face like deployment. So using Hugging Face, we are clicking on that button, and that complete UI is shown by Gradio. So once we click on that, it will move to backend. In backend, there is a run scan system. From there, it will trigger Y finance. So there is a different things. See, for now, like we can use API also. Like if we use API, we can live data fetch from NSE, then Yahoo Finance. But it's like it's a completely free. I built so sometimes free web scraping things that are get stopped by or that blocked by NSE or Yahoo Finance. And for using API, I have to pay. So as it's my first quant project, so I didn't pay for API. So it will go like I will explain in I will explain later to like how everything work from coding side. So now let's quickly walk through the repository structure. See, now I'm opening our VS Code. See, here you can see this is our complete trading system in VS Code that like every see we have data, reports, portfolio.json, gitignore, app.py, trading system requirement. See, in data, I have stored symbol and diagram. In data, you will see that NSE 500. I have already downloaded this from NSE site. I took that 500 company's name, and that list have unique ID, a unique ID, and by using this only, I will get the that RSI moving average from Yahoo Finance using Python Y Finance library. So inside data, I have already, but you know that list is changed daily or weekly. Like I'm not aware about that. In like inside data also we have system design. So here our system design PNG in report. Like if we click on daily scan, after completing that scan, it will generate a report here. Daily output portfolio.json. It's a persistent state. Like if our like any stock is qualified our rules that buy or sell RSI 7 14 30, that stock will list here. Git ignore we have created for professionalism. Like if we run locally in our system, so we will create virtual environment and like too many things are there in VS Code. Those we don't need to push on Git. So in Git ignore we store that value we don't want to push. App.py I use for front end. Like whatever mentioned here, these code are fully front end. And readme is for GitHub readme data requirement, whatever we want to download. And trading system, this is our main code, and these code actually are calculating everything mathematical. These are the backend things. Now let's move ahead. Strategic logic. Now I will explain the code. Like I will not explain the complete line by line code, but I will try to explain as much as possible. So see, I will explain that indicators. Here we describe the Python functions. You can see def, the RSI, series, pd.series, period, initiate, and that delta series. See, RSI measure momentum by comparing average gain to average loss. We use rolling average to smooth noise. Multiple RSI provides allow us to capture short, medium, and execution momentum. So here we are using that indicators. In this code you can see. Then we are computing our computing using that function. And that count RSI. This ensure the stack is deeply oversold, not just slightly weak. And that trend count trend you can see here. This avoids trading against the primary trade. Now that volume explains like confirm industrial participation. Volume expansion confirm the institutional participation. That count candle bullish confirmation. This avoids catching falling leaves. So next we will move portfolio management. Here now we are managing our portfolio. See, you can see add position. Now we are adding that position like a symbol, string, price, float, like that. This is the data structure in Python. You will read this more in Python. So every trade is structured before entry. Stop loss and target are predefined. This enforces discipline and risk control. Here we are defining positions, portfolio dot append positions. Like if any condition will true, then it will append means add a value in our list. So here we will create cell logic, same thing like whatever we discussed earlier in using Git now. So these are same thing uses Python. Okay, how we are doing things. See, we are checking that cell logic now return false, like if there is anything. Then we are computing the indicators. Here we are check. Here we are if else condition for stop loss or price things. Stop loss, target, price, target hit, swing high things. So here we create, this is the main, like this is the function we have used for front end. So for front end, I will go in app.py. So this is here we use for uh, now we are in app.py. So here the whole code is for front end. So this front end is intentionally thin. In this, like we doesn't contain strategic logic. It's only trigger backend function and display result. So like front end means like we are using the buttons only, like that we have discussed here now already. I will show you again in C. This is our complete front end, and this is handled by Gradio. So for writing code for this all like run, scan, status, biometric, cell, I have written the code here. See, first import Gradio as, so first I have import Gradio, then from like we have run scan, like it will refer from trading system only. Like see, we have like if we trigger that function run trading system, so it will move again trading system, and from here it will create our complete result, fetch NSE data from here. See, these are the import we have used in, as they are all our Python libraries. This is here I gave the path for our data NSE list in from data files symbols. Then we are fetching the data, like after importing, then we are fetching data of that list using these functions. After that, after fetching data, we are creating that period interval things, data frame, then indicators. So that app.py is doing same thing. Now if we trigger the run, so it will move back to trading.system. So Gradio just handling the front end, just the button, just clicking things, then again it will go to trading system backend. So here we have, see, you can see here buy, sell or full scan. We have added these three metrics here na, buy, sell and run scan. So we have created, this is the status we have created. So for creating these, that status complete by, this is same Python data structure. We have used length by, length sale, and this is like exception handling, try or except, execution, exception, return none. Like if there is no value, it will return none. For adding button, we have used block from Gradio. Here we have added the run daily scan button. Then we have created the matrix on data matrix data frame for by matrix, sell or exit, full market data. Like that Gradio is a SDK. SDK means a software development kit. For that, like we don't need to write too many things. So it's pre-built. We need to just write a few very small things. It will handle. So that's all from coding, like backend side. Now we will move toward deployment side. So for deployment, I will take you through Hugging Face. See, this is the Hugging Face site for deployment. I have already created account here. If you want to create like account, you can you can watch any video from YouTube how to create Hugging Face deployment. So I will tell you not in deep but thoroughly I will tell you. See, Hugging Face automatically detect app.py and launch the UI. No Docker, no server, no DevOps overheaded. See, this is my space in Hugging Face. Here you can see I have already created that our space for that current project NSE 500 quantitative system. If I click here, it will redirect to me our live demo page. And I have already shown you, like if we click on run daily scan, so it will give the data here. In status it will show like 4 by and cell what have we have input, so it will show here. This is the how a trader would say the system: one click structure signal, no emotions. Like if we click here only, so it will generate same report, you can see here. So I want to say you something here, like design decision, why I choose these things. So I intentionally avoid machine learning here. The goal was clarity, not curve fitting. This system can be exceeded later with backtesting and optimization. So I have future enhancement also here. So we'll move our GitHub again to show you our future. Huh. I want to tell you one more thing. See, in GitHub you can say how to play locally. Like if you want to run locally in your system, just go through that steps and you can clone that repository in your local system and you can use my codes. Like you can use these exact step, then create virtual environment. After creating virtual environment, how to activate, I have given the steps: source, then pip install requirement. Like if you uh, run this script in terminal, it will automatically download everything from here. Requirement: it pandas, numpy, y finance, gradio, so you know you do not need to download separately. Mhm. After installments, just you can run these things locally. Hmm. And as you have now also where I have discussed like tools and technology, I have used Python, pandas, numpy, yfinance, gradio, hugging face, json, vs code, github, and I have already discussed like why I use these things. Hmm. So now this is the main thing here. In future I will plan to like vectorize and backtesting engine. So as you know, backtesting is that backtesting will ensure that model is on that model confidence level. Like if we use previous data and trigger and use that model, so how we are confident this model will work. So that is explained the backtesting. You will use performance metrics, sharp ratio, max down, and as you are if you are from like financial backgrounds, you clearly know that's what is sharp ratio. These are the risk indicators. And strategy optimization, parameter sweep, walk forward analysis, and importantly like we I will definitely like work on this like hypothesis testing for say signal validation. Like hypothetical testing will be used to statistical validate whether observed return are significantly different from random market behavior. Schedule daily tasks. Like see, now we have to go to this site and every day we have to click on run daily scan, then need to wait for 3 to 5 minutes for that list. So it's like currently it's a manual way. So in future we can schedule automatic or automatic things like this is like in future we have a whole thing to work on this project. We can schedule daily run, like whatever we can choose a time like evening 6 7, whatever we want, so it will automatically trigger. Then we can add email. If you want email notification, WhatsApp notification, we can add here, so it will trigger every day and you will get just notifications your report like to for buying the stocks or selling the stocks. Like if we can improve our formula, you will definitely get some value for buying the stocks, for selling the stock. You don't need to do anything. Hmm. Definitely we can add visualization dashboard here, like equity curve signal. See, currently this project is for educational research purpose only. It's not a financial advice. From Manoj Bhardwaj, Applied Mathematics, Quantitative Finance and Python. So this project demonstrate applied mathematics, software engineering, quantitative finance working together. So that's all from my side today. Thank you for watching.